Hello friends, Pastor Sam Dennis here, standing on the hillside overlooking the Adriatic Sea in a city called Primošten, Croatia. What a beautiful place this is, and Belinda and I've certainly enjoyed being here and seeing these wonderful sights. Riding bikes, hiking, and going to see some relics, of course. And yesterday we went to Split, and we went through Diocletian's palace. He was the first Roman emperor to ever really retire and step down. And his concern was that he wanted the Roman Empire to continue and to be strong. He did a lot of good things in terms of building, etc., and setting up a structure which eventually divided the Roman Empire. But that's for another time and story. What I want to talk about is one of the things he didn't do very well. Because of his desire to restore Rome, he felt like Pax Deorum was important, which means the peace of the gods. And anything that was against that was terrible. And so he was someone who severely persecuted Christians. Matter of fact, he burned their Bibles and all their literature in the early days and would kill them unless they decided to make sacrifices to the gods. And so the persecution that Christians endured under Diocletian was just enormous. He wanted to retire in this beautiful area because he'd actually been born in a little town outside of Split called Salona. And I guess coming back to this area was important to him, so he built this large and amazing palace that we went through yesterday. And he also built a mausoleum for himself. That's where he wanted to be buried. And of course, you can imagine what happened. After he died, people took his sarcophagus and emptied it out and put in its place a cathedral, a place to worship God. Here was the place built to house the retirement of an emperor who persecuted Christians, and the rest of the story is that they cleaned it out and then called this place, that sarcophagus, replaced it with Saint Dominus, who was a martyred Christian. And I guess what hit me about that is how people often want to elevate themselves, put themselves up on a high pedestal, but in reality, God is God, and we are not. I don't want to throw Diocletian under the bus so much because, well, history already does that for me. But I will say this. Sometimes we worry about the conditions of the world, and we worry about people, and we fret over things like that, but God is the judge of people, not us. And time will tell it out. I want to encourage you today, wherever you are and wherever you live, that you take this little bit of history about the persecution of Christians and the life of Diocletian and now the saint that's remembered there in that beautiful place. And remember this, one day Jesus will return and he will sit on his throne and we will worship him because he is God and we are not. So, God bless you wherever you are from this beautiful place that God created with his own hands so that we might enjoy. May God bless you wherever you are. And remember this, he's in charge, not us. God bless you. Have a great first day of May.